What is going on today, guys? We are back in the cave, and I'm making this video because I literally just got an email probably about 10-15 minutes ago from a viewer, I'm assuming, asking where certain trucks are. More in particular, the Element Enduro. We haven't really seen the Element on our video channel, anyways, since the fall fling. Um, And no, it's not gone. It's still in our collection. So I wanted to figure I'd make a video showing that certain trucks haven't gone anywhere. There's a couple trucks that we haven't seen really at all in 2019. Um, as of this recording, obviously we're in 2020. So I'm gonna show where some of our trucks are. So this is the Axial original. So it's got the original axles, SEX10. This is my son's deadbolt. Some of you may recognize this truck being green and having the Rocks and Shocks logo on the side. We haven't seen this truck since I believe it was the Recon G6. Mainly because it's getting to the point where it's old and needs a lot of love. Every time that this truck goes out, something seems to break, and you can insert your 4 jokes now. Right now, as it sits, I shouldn't say it really breaks. It just, the screws are coming out, and plastic parts are just getting worn out, and it's due for an overhaul. We did get this body last season in 2019, and haven't really ran it all that much. So this is my son's deadbolt, like I said, and it's still here. It's due for a lot of love right now. And here is the Vitera Ascender, the other truck that I'm not going to say this person's name because I'm not entirely sure, or he or she wants to that out there, but this person was asking about this truck as well. This is my Vitera Ascender. We haven't seen him since, I believe, Bracebridge, when the wiring kind of conked out on it. A lot has happened to this truck. This is actually not the first crawler on the team. It's actually the second crawler on the team. This is my first crawler. But that's for another video. What's going on with him is we just put in this 5-slot 16 turn from AE, and haven't really ran it yet because actually I'll scoot over this way. We are installing a new radio. We are in the process of trying to eliminate some of the RTR radios, at least here. It's just getting a little out of hand, but he's still here. This truck has evolved. Obviously it started out yellow, and the tires have been upgraded, rims have been upgraded, like I said, new motor, and there she is. And the one that seems to be the most popular on my channel, this truck gets the most views, which is, you're probably wondering, why don't you showcase this truck more on the channel? And that will be the case for 2020. Don't worry, we're not done with this truck. Right now, some of you are like, "Oh my God, what did you do to it?" Yes, I did take it off, or take it apart, because we're going to do a little bit of body work. I know this has been painted two-tone, and it's supposed to be all authentic and rusty, and I love that. I absolutely love that. I did have it out the other day, and some of the paint chipped off. Not a big deal. Those of you that follow me on Instagram, I did make a post going, "No!" And it was more of a joke. But we're going to spray it with some matte clear, recommendation by Element RC. I'm assuming it might have been Brad from Element RC telling me that. So we're going to be doing that in the next day or so. Thus why we've sort of taken that apart to make it a little easier to take care of that. Speaking of which, we're going to add something to this truck right now. And ta-da! I had to add the Scale Builders guild sticker to the truck. Matt, if you ever watch my video, you've officially made it on this truck before my own sticker. Skill Builders Guild is probably about an hour west of me, so I enjoy watching his channel a lot. Not that I don't enjoy watching Harleys, but you know, fellow Canadian. So there's a few other trucks that we don't usually see on the channel, and one of them being right behind me here. It's the original Clodbuster. It is the only Shelf Queen I own, and there's a whole backstory behind that, and I will save that for another video. So flipping around here, we have my original Slash. That is my very first hobby grade RC. I've had a lot of toy grade ones growing up, obviously, like many of us probably did. Right now, she's to be determined on what's going to happen to her. I got a few ideas rolling around in my head. So right now she's semi-retired, we'll say. There's my son's ECX Dormant up there. Another short course truck. And to be honest, I have nothing but problems with it, so we're not going to go there. And then there's the Deadbolt body that some of you would recognize from past videos. And last but not least, the Trax Teton. I never did figure how to properly say that. I'm probably butchering it. And that is all. Now, you're probably wondering where'd all the trucks go that are on here. Some of you know from the live stream I attend, there's usually trucks on the shelf. And that's because we're just out on a trail run, so a lot of the trucks are still upstairs, and the ones are obviously over on the workbench. And I almost forgot these guys. Some of you may have noticed these in the background in previous cave videos, we'll call it. And this was a project that we didn't really do anything with, so these guys are just kind of lingering around. I have a few ideas for 2020 with these guys, so we'll have to stay tuned for that one. So there's a bunch of other trucks that I did not showcase in this video for the simple fact that they are part of the O'Neill stable. I know I've said this a few times in this video that I'm going to save that for another video. That isn't actually an upcoming video. I'm working on explaining how Team Trail Critter operates. So there's yours truly that you see, and obviously Wyatt that you see a lot on the channel. But there's a whole other side of the team that kind of doesn't get showcased. That's the O'Neill stable. And there's a whole other fleet of trucks that operate. It's not just yours truly here. They're not all my trucks. So, until next time, guys, happy trails.